Hey, what's up, bag holders? Welcome back to the main account. Let's go ahead and get our spreadsheets up to date and see what's going on. There wasn't a whole lot happened, but we did get some fills on the orders we talked about last week. Swing trade here. Okay, we've got a big position here. So let's go ahead and see if we can find out where it's at. Okay, there we go. All right, all up to date. All right, next down the list, McCormick. Got filled on the swing trade here. This is the first start of ours here, so we're in just in time to get this dividend, which is nice. And our first purchase of the month. Getting the month started off good. I'm hopeful for a good month. Usually these are kind of slow months, but anything can happen. Key Bank filled. On the swing trade entry. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention today to the markets. I had some time with my daughter, so um, I'm kind of curious to see what happened today too. Target filled as well. Looks like we probably wish we hadn't. Oh, son of a gun. Let's get it going here. We've got GPN paid out a dividend. Very nice. Pepsi paid out a dividend. I got that in multiple accounts. Lancaster paid out a dividend, the Cracker Company. BDX paid out a dividend. Travelers Insurance paid out a dividend. Our order to buy Webster filled. So let's check that out. Because just the timing of the videos, not any of our orders filled on the last one, so they all filled this morning. FNB filled as well. All these little banks, they're all run together. And banks, for whatever reason, fit my guidelines very good. I'm not a huge fan of the banks, to be honest, but because it's a weird business. But I just follow the system. They work. Not as good as some of the other ones, but they work. So PFS. It's not on our list. Why didn't it go to it? No. India's taking over. All right. FHN, First Horizon, these are all in the financial. Not much room here, right? Probably could have chopped this thing if I was watching, but I had other things going on today. A lot of people probably in the markets taking the whole week this week for vacation, so I'd be pretty surprised if anything major happened. Cat filled as well. We did a lot of buying today. Okay, next one up. We're about there. I know this is pretty interesting here, but got to keep your records up to date so you know where you're at. And we snuck in to get this dividend. Very nice. A little Wabash. And then on the flip, I forgot to post this too, but got into Kraft Heinz here on the flip. So most of the stuff that's on the screener is stuff that we bought so many times that it's turned into a swing trade. So I didn't have a lot of activity today. I tried putting orders in during the open, and I was trying to do something for my daughter, and I couldn't get an order to go through at all. But that was the flip. Obviously, you can see it under the 30 here. And for the day trade stuff, like I said, I was trying to get orders in, but I couldn't get anything to go through. The only thing I did get to go through was selling oil. Market went down, oil went up, right? You can see right here at the open. That's where I got out. So a nice clean run. Not a huge gainer by any means, and there's really nothing to compare it to. We just started the month, so we'll just put the numbers in. It was a small position too, I think. 2 lots. %2 gainer. Nothing crazy, but they all add up. 2% is pretty good. We sold it last on the 27th, so 2% a week times 50 weeks, you double your money every year. And then we were a buyer of bonds today. So you can see, would have liked to bought more, but I couldn't get my freaking phone to work. So we got some at the end of the day. Probably on the 15-minute. Yeah, you can see here. These are my alerts. So that's where I was buying it. And that's all I got. So let's go through here and look for the swing trade stuff and call it a good day. I guess how would we know these suckers hit? I should be looking at these two. And that's close. It's an entry right there. Another bank. Liquidity is going to be a problem. I've seen this coming a long time ago. But the only thing I can do to counteract it is stop buying stocks. 689, and I'm not about to do that. So okay, place, no fill, no surprise. Some of these little banks don't trade after hours very much. They're in really weird situations. That Webster will be one to watch. Very cool. Let's see it. It's not hit right here. Just barely. We try to rip through. Sorry, I'm not real chatty. We're just getting through the day. These holidays mess up my whole routine. I'm not a fan of any of them. Okay, Q. Very close. Walgreens are closing a bunch of stores, I think. I saw on the newsreel. So, yeah, if they do good long term, then it's a good time to buy. If not, it's risky, right? That's an entry too. All right. UNM 5120 on the closing print. Placed. All right. And on we go. And we don't have an alert here. I'll probably run out of alerts eventually if things don't start selling. It's another one. It's an alert. Doesn't look like we're probably going to need it though. It looks like it's going to be back to under the 30. There we go. Another one. Look at this thing go sideways for months, all year. So these are only good for so long, and then they just delete themselves. So that's why you're seeing stuff that maybe in a previous video had an alert and it's gone now. See Hawaiian Electric on the screener, which was kind of funny. All right, down to the bottom of the list. We'll call it a day. Just a lot of stuff we're looking at right now. And that's close. And FedEx is still holding. That was a fun run. All right, what do we got here? This is an entry. American Express. We can potentially get the dividend too. I like that. Closing print is 233.81. This is a 24-hour deal. This one did fill. So we'll put that into the spreadsheet. Okay. And we're moving right along. Hmm. So we've got some time left on that one. It's under the 30. Not on the screener, so there's something wrong with it. But there's a reason it's on this list. Very close there on the 30 RSI as well. All right, coming down to the end. There we go. I know what this deal is all about. But that's what we have for today. Thanks y'all for watching. Probably not too much entertainment. Hopefully a little bit informative there. We're doing swing trade stuff. We're in and out, doing the thing. We did sell stock today. It wasn't anything major. We sold oil. But we're still grinding it out. So hopefully you are too. Hopefully you're out there making a little bit for yourself. And if you stayed this long, give me a like, would you? And make sure you subscribe if you're new. And we're just going to call it. I've got a lot of activity going on the second channel if y'all are interested. I'm doing some investing, if you want to call it, over there. And stay tuned for the statement videos. That'll be coming out as soon as the statements hit the account. So have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.